The Voices of Poetry. Number 6. The thoughts and words of an artist and a poet. This book is actually the first one that I've got my name in. This was the start of it. And there's a black and white copy. This is actually the black and white copy, but there are colored copies as well. Let's open up to my page. Here we go. Here I am in the book right there. That's me. It has a short bio and it has a few poems of mine that I did. When I wrote these, it was actually, I was going to the showcases and I had a lot going on. I was moving, doing a lot, getting back right, and I had some poems that really stuck out to me. I wrote a lot, actually. I was writing nonstop, and these ones, though, I felt were great for the book. So I'm going to actually share one, give you a little feeling of it. I want to actually say that I kind of gave all-around feel for my writing. There's a poem about overstimulation, a little more in tune. I always say I'm a sapiosexual, so when it comes to feeling overwhelmed, I release it on paper, and especially when it comes to those ways. And then Lady Butterfly, it's more about me finding myself or growing into somebody. Red, white, and blue. Red, white, and blue. And they actually kind of messed up, but it's just red, white, and blue. It says red, white, and blue, red, but it's just red, white, and blue. And it just actually, stuff that was going on in the world today with a lot of the crimes, our politics, our war, our stances, it actually just kind of hit home to me, in my heart. So I wrote about it. I made a poem about it. I made a few, but that one actually really was one that I felt really should be heard. And Egomaniac. Egomaniac is actually about narcissism. It's about a narcissist, and it's actually explaining the ways that things can seem okay, but really they're not okay, and it gets overwhelming, it gets hard, and it's I don't want to say impossible to leave, but it feels impossible to leave, because still to this day there's still times when I'm still fighting against it. And we've been broken up for over 3 years. So it's still like I'm fighting. But so Egomaniac, it really hits the heart, my life behind. And I had 3 kids with him. So it's deep on how hard narcissism can really affect your life, how it can slow you down, how you don't get to maybe the point you want to be in that, and it takes a lot to grow and get away from that to find yourself. So I hope you enjoy.